We're making progress in this long-ass stage. Yeah, when the background changes to something a little bit more open, like what we're not seeing right now, it's a sign that we're actually making quite a bit of headway. Well, that and the fact that we're 4 minutes in as well, and as I said, the boss fight can be a little time-consuming. I hate when that happens. I spin dash straight into a hazard that was just waiting off screen. Okay, so sometimes it's sort of hard to distinguish what's a button and what's a flamethrower, so that's why I wasn't too sure whether I should jump down or not. Okay, gumball machine. Come on, give me a fire shield. I want a fire shield. Because I don't know if I've mentioned this or not, but fire shields are very important for the boss. Not that the boss is extremely difficult without a fire shield, and right now it's giving me everything but a fire shield, but the fire shield completely trivializes the boss. It goes from decently difficult, not overwhelmingly so, to a complete joke. Oh, fire shield! Fire... Oh, fire shield! I want it! Think I heard the noise? I think I heard the sound? Yes! Oh, wow, must have been a last-minute sort of deal. And we actually see some lava that didn't freeze over, so this means that we're almost at the end. This is a sign, guys. And this is not a part where you want to rush through everything. And thank God I have that fire shield, because just so many freaking flamethrowers, even though most everything's frozen over. And, oh, I think we're almost there. We're almost at the boss. We just have to get up these stairs and get up some more stairs. Wow, this is like Mario 64. Whoa! Hello, graphical glitch there. We were supposed to see Knuckles punch that boulder off, but we didn't get to see it. Oh, and here's the Death Egg crash site. And this thing's going to fire a few missiles at us, and they're going to destroy these platforms. So you have to hurry up and move forward. There are some platforms that crumble on their own on top of that, so you gotta dodge the missiles and get through everything without dying. Okay, we're doing good so far. I think we're done with the missiles. There are still a few platforms that crumble like this, so you want to hurry up. And, you know what? Screw the bonus. I already have my fire shield. I don't want to risk it. Okay, now down there, if I remember, there's an electric shield. Yeah, screw the electric shield. I'm not taking it. It's a trap! Except for the fact that there's a fire shield right there. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Just have to wait for this to get down to, this level. And here is the boss we're gonna see emerge right now. You don't hit this thing directly. Instead, see those mines it shoots in the air? Yeah, you just let them come back like that. You let this boss commit suicide, basically. So it's just going to go down and go up the opposite way, so you don't want to be on the platform on the opposite side of where the machine used to be, otherwise you're going to take a hit. So what you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to jump from platform to platform while dodging those mines, but with a flame shield you can just stand on the lava and just focus on dodging the mines. No need for any of that standing on the solid platform stuff. And it's sort of annoying when those mines actually embed themselves in the platforms. Tails actually completely dominates this boss for very obvious reasons. Knuckles doesn't even get to fight it because, well, I won't get into the details, but by this point, Knuckles is already 2 zones ahead fighting the final boss of his own story. And man, is this boss long! It takes, at least 12 hits. Here's 13, 14. Well, that's a weird number. Why 14? Why not 15? At least it sort of makes sense with 14. Oh, well, whatever. Anyway, seems like beating bosses has a freezing effect on the entire area because the lava just froze again. And we are moving on to Zone 11, the Hidden Palace Zone. Shortest and easiest zone in the game. It's mostly a storyline progress sort of place. This place was supposed to be in Sonic 2 originally, but it was canned later in development. Oh, here are a few rings. Not that I'm really gonna need them, because the boss of this place is absolutely pathetic. We'll get to that in just a minute, because I'm gonna try and maybe go for another continue. Jackpot, jackpot, jackpot! So, 100 rings, thank you very much, Lady Luck. So now I can go for the continue right now. Here we go. And I'm just going to head into those gold tiles. If I can get over there. Okay, thank you. So, I think there is only one checkpoint in this entire level, and it's right before the boss. And looky, it's Knuckles! And he's a complete pussy! Remember in Sonic Adventure 1 when you fight Knuckles? Well, it's almost that easy! Look at that! I'm just touching him and he goes flying. Hello for consistency? But it doesn't matter, because that was it! And there's a random explosion. And moving forward, reveals Eggman! Stealing the Master Emerald! Come on, punch it into a million pieces! You know you want to! It's your destiny to hunt for fragments of these things for the rest of your life! Come on, admit it! And nope, he's just going to hang on to the Master Emerald stupidly. Yeah, we've run into a theme so far of Knuckles being completely ineffective, and now that he's suddenly a good guy, well, it's not about to change. Well, except for him punching this door open and heading to this warp, which is going to lead to the next world. Told you this one was really short. World 12! Sky Sanctuary Zone. This is Knuckles' final zone, and for him it's just the final boss of his own story. For Sonic and Tails, it's quite a bit longer, with different boss fights and everything. And the Death Egg is launching. That was Eggman's master plan all along. Get into Knuckles' good graces, then steal the Master Emerald right under his nose in order to get the Death Egg to launch once again. So, now we're going to be going after the Death Egg and try to get inside to prevent it from doing what's expected of a blatant Death Star clone. Main enemy in this area is the Egg Robo that I just killed. They fire lasers every now and then, so you have to be careful not to take one right in the face. And these floors, they crumble, so you have to be very careful when you see this. You really want to go at max speed when you see those floors. And when you see an Egg Robo launching in the air, I thought I wasn't going to get hit by the laser. Oh well. But, yeah, when you see one of these launching into the air, it's because you're going to be fighting one in a second or two. So, this level, it's not a horizontal, oriented level like most of the levels in this game. It's a vertical one. And it also allows you to face old bosses from the first two games. This one, I'm sure everyone remembers the swinging disco ball from Green Hill Zone in the very first Sonic game. Very first Sonic boss ever that's being rehashed here for our entertainment. And even though it's not a hard boss, and I'm going to have to go all in because I have no rings. Okay, died just in the nick of time there. But yeah, I was doing really badly, even though it's not a very hard boss. As I said, very first boss in Sonic history. Should have gone a little easier than that. So, yeah, if you notice, though, it wasn't Eggman inside the pod, but rather Metal Sonic. His first appearance was, well, he's had multiple incarnations with all kinds of different looks. His first appearance was in Sonic 2 for Game Gear, which I Let's Played. Then he took on a different appearance in Sonic 2 for Genesis. And then he had the signature appearance that he became known for afterwards in this game. So now, let's continue. There are 3 bosses in all in this zone. And whoa! I sort of didn't expect to go bouncing off, but yeah. some of these clouds do bounce you off, and I just didn't make much of a difference between these and the others. So, second boss, once again, Metal Sonic aboard Eggman's pod. This is a ripoff of the Metropolis boss from Sonic 2. So, you want to be patient, you want to wait for an opening, and then attack, like this. And once you hit him, there's going to be a clone that's going to go flying, and then you have to hit it in order to neutralize it. So, repeat, repeat, repeat. That's the name of the game. Of course, as I bust those clones, he's going to become more and more open, so it's going to allow me to attack him a bit more, well, I wouldn't say recklessly, but I won't have to hold off until he actually shows some weakness. So, let's just hit him one more time, 2 more times, very good. So now, we can actually start hitting him on a more regular basis. And let's just finish it off like that. You didn't have to destroy all the clones. So here's another warport. It's going to send me further up the level. Of course, as you might expect, this is another thing that Tails utterly dominates, because he can just fly everywhere and take massive shortcuts, avoid the first 2 bosses entirely. And Sphere Shaft, I'm just going to grab a few more rings, just in case I ring fountain a lot during, the remainder of the stage, and possibly the last boss, though. The last boss of the 3 is also the easiest. It's just a straight-up fight against Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic is a lot more complicated as Knuckles, though, as I said, it's the final boss of his story, and he uses the power of the Master Emerald to transform into Super Metal Sonic, or something like that. And by the way, when I said earlier Metal Sonic took on different appearances, I believe, I think each of these Metal Sonics has a different name, and that Metal Sonic is the only one that we fought, that we're actually fighting today, and I'm going to show you that. You can just escape this place by going all the way up instead of going back down in the force field. So, yeah, if you want to nitpick about Metal Sonic's name, feel free to do so, but I'm certainly not going to care, because I'm not nearly enough of a Sonic fanboy to actually give a crap about something like that. No! Didn't want to do that! Bad Sonic! Bad Sonic! Okay, now we're up there, and get up! Thank you very much. You have to hurry, too, because, well, I think those respawn, but, oh, come on! I totally jumped on him! I'm gonna have to see that again, because that was bullshit. I shouldn't have lost my shield here. Anyway, we're already 5 minutes in? I didn't remember this stage being that long. But then again, I fought 2 bosses along the way, which took a bit of time, especially the second one. So, spin dash across the crumbling floor. And when you see animals run off the doors like that, you want to wait a little, because that means there's going to be an egg robo coming out. Of course, I got sucker punched by these egg robos quite a few times before, so that's why I know for sure. Anyway, final battle against Metal Sonic. He's got a few attack patterns, but nothing too difficult. He just falls down to the ground and exposes himself for a little bit once he's done attacking. Just like that. Sometimes he's going to fake you out. He's not going to turn around. Instead, he's just going to dash to the other end of the screen. But once you're used to fighting him, you easily see that coming, because it's rather telegraphed, might I say. Just like that. Just like that. And it's already over, guys. And I guess we're going to conclude today's video with this fight against Metal Sonic, because next time we're going to be moving on to Zone 13 out of 14. That's right. We're going to board the Death Egg Zone. First, intense chase scene where Sonic is chased by, well, death. I don't know how else to put it. And thank God that the pillar is taking its sweet time to crumble, because normally it should be going a lot faster than that. So join me next time for the beginning of the end, the Death Egg Zone!